shakes low, it hums my name. A voice in the dirt says we're the same. My veins ignite like molten stream. The past awakens in my dreams. Beat of the drum, the heart reply. Echoes of power through the sky. Rise, rise, the blood is loud. Ancient sparks in every cloud. The trees, they whisper coast to me. Roots that tangle eternity. A chant that cracks the heavy stone. I hear it sing, you're not alone. 4 and 7, it twists the air. 5-minute chariot pulls me there. Beat of the drum, the heart replies. Echoes of power through the skies. Rise, rise, the blood is loud. Ancient sparks in every cloud. A crack of thunder wakes my skin. The rhythm pulls the soul within. A song that's older than the sun. My pulse is fire, it's just begun.
Clay in my hands, it crumbles slow. A language lost from long ago. I carve your name when no one sees. A timeless bond. A whisper
And welcome. It is a Cards and Coffee. How are you guys doing? I am Cosmic Boogeyman, and we have some people already queued in. I think it is I think someone jumped already in really fast. Who was that? Diamond Girl. General love for 2026. I love love readings. I mean, who doesn't love a love reading? I think you're already in. Diamond Girl. Nice job. Good job. Good job. Hi again. Hi again. Yeah, see the difference? See the difference? Yeah, it's one of those things. Trust the universe. That's what that's what the lesson is there, Anna. That's what the lesson is there. Yeah, so we're gonna get going here. Give me 2 tarot decks and then we're gonna get going. Feeling the vibes. We're gonna read for a little while. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. See, Anna? Oh, see how interesting that is? 2 and 4. Let's see. Yeah. I used to fight the universe. I'm fighting the universe right now, believe it or not, at school as a teacher. It's such a pain. I'm trying to like teach the kids the curriculum, but I have to, because I'm a teacher and I have to teach them this stuff. Did you teach them block coding? Check. Did you teach, did you teach, it's like these things. And it's like, ugh. I'm trying to teach them in a fun way. It's like, but, it's like, ugh. Anyway. Oh. Diamond Girl, what is going on? Because, like, that jumping the line tells me something. Like, these are supposed to be here. But this is out. Let's, like, I'm going to give you the lead. What is up here? Ten of Wands is stressful. Could be Sag energy. Something about December is leaving you in your head. Are you in your head? Are you an overthinker? No way. Wow, there's an offer hanging out here. What is going on here? I don't know what is going on here. Yeah, wow. I feel like somebody or something left you kind of like hanging. Ooh, Emperor energy. It's not like it's in bad order. It's like where things stand. Like, I'm trying not to giggle because like the universe like shush, like it just shushed me. But it's like it's just kind of like where things stand. I don't know if there's an older male. Ooh, I'm settling or settling in. 2 more cards. Yeah, see, you're lucky. This is an older Akashic energy. This is an older spiritual energy, Diamond Girl. Wow. It was a choice. A choice was made. There's a spiritual and a logical choice, and I feel like it was a choice you made. That's what's leading into 2026, to be honest. I don't want to just say, hey, go to 2026. That's what's leading into this choice about holding back or something. Yeah, see, it's not. Let's be honest with each other, okay? You can't be like, well, the past's the past. Like, that's not how it works. Because you still think about the past. It like still crops up. You can still see how it peeks up. It peeks its head out. That song, that feeling, that smell, that taste of a certain food. The way something happens, the way somebody parks a certain car or whatever, it's just the way something happens. So Tea Stain Tarot skips me emotions, base of the emotions, the way you feel. Your feels, right? The feels. Queen of Wands, this is the secret of the sauce. This card here also, and you'll listen to me. I lock these in. Queen of Wands, Emperor, Empress energy. Does that sound familiar? Emperor, Empress, Queen of Wands, Emperor, Empress energy. It's choice. At some point, at some place, you kind of chose what you wanted. You chose your path. You said, I want this for my life. I want this for my path. That's your strength. Other people go harmony. Other people say, hey, I'll settle for that. What do you want do you want strength or do you want harmony? What is it you look for? In 2026, what is it you're looking for? Are you looking for strength or harmony? Because there's 2 different paths I see here. I'll be honest, I really, it stresses me out. Because it's stressing me out to look at your path. The physicality, there's nobody like this past person. The one who pops their head up, that creeps their head up, the Wheel of Fortune energy. Because you don't have the Wheel of Fortune here, you just have pieces of it. Huh. Wow, go back and rewatch what just happened there. You're thankful for them. That's the lesson here. As I pull the next couple cards here, I want to point out something. Ooh, that was light. It's the beginning of the Emperor Empress energy. It is the ending of the relationship with the past person. Being thankful as you move on. It's the Akashic energy. It's that beginning of the spiritual growth saying, hey, past life has told me I have to grow from this. And we can argue and say, hey, no, I'm over them. I don't care. I don't really care either. Like, but I'm going to tell you, there's pieces of you that really miss them. Angel card comes out to tell you, look, oh man, you want to talk to them. Look at you running away. Watch that again. I'm trying to put the card down. And it's like, nope, 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 nope. And this is pushing. It's really fighting me. I'm like, damn, bro. I just want to throw the card down. That's an angelic communication card saying, hey, one of the two of you wants to say something, but there's boundaries. Familiar? Boundaries. Wish granted. Hey, you're on a better path. Let's be fair. But let's be thankful for what they brought to you. Let's actually sit there maybe before we go to bed and list that in our head. Say, hey, I'm thankful for so-and-so for this. I'm thankful for so-and-so for that. I'm thankful for so-and-so for giving me this and that. I'm thankful for so-and-so for giving me this, this, and this. Instead of sitting there and being hateful for so-and-so, actually turn it around. Flip the switch. Really. See how the giggle comes out? Oh, man, it would change your whole perspective of life. Wow. Mid-deck pull, 2 cards. What are the odds? 1 angelically gifted, touching the angelic card. Wheel of Fortune being so thankful. Mic drop. Mic drop. Boom. Yeah. This is the twins. These are the twins. These are the twins. That's the Cosmic Keys. That's actually what really you need to do. You need to see the other side of this. And the other side of you, not the other side of them. It's the other side of you. Saying, wow, I'm really thankful, because if they hadn't done this, this, and this, I wouldn't have that. Because in 2026, you find a new side of you. A new side of you. Wow. Wow. Ethereal, you're not confused. You're not confused. I was guided to just switch it up. I'm like, oh my god, no. It was like perfect. It was like I was sitting there and I just had this moment. And I was sitting there, Anna was there. And we were just like, no. Like Anna and I both were like, no. And I just talked to Anna for a minute. I'm like, no. And look at the difference, Anna. Look at the difference. Yeah. It was just like, I know I wasn't supposed to go on tonight to do the Elemental Zodiac. I thought I was supposed to go on to do the 12 sign Zodiac, but this makes more sense for us. Yeah, right? So different. But anyway, the point of this whole thing is, Diamond Girl, your general love reading is you're finding the other side of you. Like, I'm thankful for me for this. Like, being more aware of you. And because a lot of us live in that, like, and I'm not going to say me, but because I've not been in this place in a long time, but the hatred, like, I hate this person because of so-and-so, you know, like, they did this to me, so I'm so mad at them. And like, we had this a couple weeks ago when people come on, or even one of my moderators was trying to do a revenge reading on here. I'm like, what? Like, no, don't live in hate. Never live in hate. Live in light. It's really, really easy to do. And that's one of those things. It's like, try to get that, whatever it is. This here is like, you can't, there's no justification. There's no answer for what we see here, what we see from this connection. And it's not the same. It's not the same. Like that. Let me just keep going. Let me check in on chat for just half a moment. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel. As always, share it with your friend, your best friend, your sister, your mom, and tell mom I said hi. And that's not a joke. My best friend, Frank, he'll tell you, like, we say that. We always tell it to each other. Like, we used to say that all the time when we were kids. Really courtesy thing. Really, really courteous. Super courteous. It's like, hey. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Love Anna. Yeah, see? It just totally random. Totally randoms. And so another thing I have, I'm going to do this too, is I did this the other day. I'm going to let the universe, when I feel drawn and pulled, I'm going to let the universe read. Like, I'm sorry, I should say I'm going to read the universe. And like, I feel like we're on the edge of stuff. I think we really are. We're in the edge of becoming and identifying and seeing stuff. I think that's the other part of this. And I think that's another piece of this. Our souls, our higher selves, we need guidance. We all need guidance. And I just say, hey, just read. So I take a pause in between this and in between these free readings, and I say, just tell us, what is this? But what I'll do is I'll give the universe a moment to pause, and if there's nothing, there's nothing, and I won't just make something. But if it's not there, it's not there. So for now, there's nothing. And so Anna's up next. Cosmic advice on how to move forward, maintaining my peace. Beautiful question. This could fit anybody, right? How can you move forward? How do you maintain peace? So we let the universe actually answer this for so many of you. This is not just Anna's. Like, Anna doesn't just own this, doesn't have the real estate, doesn't claim this. And how this doesn't just give them the right to own that question, right? And that's what's beautiful. Because you are center, you are orbit, you are the beginning, the end, and of course the middle. And that's what we find to be fascinating about life. If you're not happy, nobody's happy. And let's read for you. All right, Anna, let's do this. Can you please give me 2 tarot decks? Two and 6. And so one of those, I see the question there. And is it Bajan? See if I'm pronouncing that right. So Bajan, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but I sometimes will tell you, oh yeah, just move on. Don't wait for the person. I never wait for anybody. Don't wait for somebody in that respect. Like, you be you do you always grow. Like right now, I'm like, I was telling my best friend, I'm like, I want to take massage classes, become like a masseuse, not to make money, but to become a better person, a better partner, and like, or go take glass blowing classes or metal work, just to kind of do something else. That's not to wait for an ex, like, but to become a better person. But I'll pull for you. I actually have, I have this. Yeah, no, I get you. You can't forget the person. I get you. That doesn't mean, that's just you're stuck on them, right? That doesn't mean you wait for them. If I said, doesn't matter what I say, you're still going to be stuck on them. That's what's fascinating. But let's do this. Let's pull for Anna first. If you want to join the queue, feel free. ! Join. Anna wants to know the cosmic advice about moving forward as well and finding their peace. It's just a little different way to ask. Because the nervous system is a really fascinating thing. Really, it really is. When you love from that nervous system, it's like connecting to the soul, and that's what we find fascinating. When you love from that safe place, that wonderful place, you learn how to hold space for somebody. And you're holding space, and you're holding space for self, for them, for others, and you're really saying, hey, it feels like we're continuously in love. We're continuously feeling felt, seen, recognized. And when, this feels permanent. And sometimes, let's be fair, sometimes what that is what we're really seeing is depth. And we're confusing that with the permanence. And that's the worry. Anna, this is for you. This is an angelic card. It's from the angels. See? It's a blockage. What do you have as a future? You have a beautiful, big future. You're very passionate, right? You have a lot more kisses in you. You really do. And so what this is there's the angel card, the judgment. Don't let anything hold you back. You have a lot more people looking for you, a lot more people waiting for you. And you're deep. You're a lot more deeper. This is like, I wouldn't say this is just the channel. I would be really fair to say this is a lot deeper than that. There's an offer. There's money coming in. Don't let anything hold you back from being the version of you that you are waiting to be. And we're looking for reasons to hold ourselves back sometimes. And what I see for a lot of people, and this is for everybody, not just you, Anna, is when love began coming in, this could be somebody or some other part of ourselves, could be partners, could be parents, but it seems like there's a connection here, judgment being in the logic. But love began to stop being a place we went, and it really becomes a state of mind, a state of being, because we're really vulnerable right here. You can see how vulnerable these people are. And that's when we realize that connection doesn't require that self-disappearance, and we can just be. We could say, hey, I'm here. Really, soul-based tarot. Here we go. Look at this. It's a tarot moment from the divine, saying, hey, I'm putting you together. Do you want to keep going? And we're just existing. And that's what happens when you notice the attraction. It's responding to your frequency, not effort, and it's just letting you exist. And that's the best part of that. Wow. There's the attraction. That's T-Stain Tarot. That says that's the fulcrum. Harmony, strength, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it's allowing you to earn and learn. And that's what's so money. That's the money in the relationship. That's the thing. Saying, hey, do you, be you. I got your back no matter what. That's what? Like, where is that coming in? Because whatever the relationship, whatever the money is, whatever this is, it gives you the chance to say, the universe is like, here, chink, more money. Chink, more money. I got you. You know, it's falling down the mountain, but you can only go so far because the universe says, no, you're soul tribe. You're ancient soul tribe. And you're like, I didn't know that. It says you didn't have to know that. The intensity or whatever the alignment was, it means it's this built-in gyroscope, compass energy. That's this. And what it does is there's that major intensity. There's allowance, or instead of seeing stories, you see patterns. You see some kind of creation. The universe says, you notice me. You say, yeah. And it says, okay, let's talk. And you start having this, like, what is this? What's that? And before you know it, you're having this deep understanding, and you're chasing resonance and frequency, and not a reflection. And this is learned chemistry. This is cohesion, coherence. And even today, you and I went through that, this brief moment. There's no record of that. Only you and I had that moment when we were on live. If anybody else was there, they would have seen what we saw. And look at what's going down now. This will live on as a record of that. This is the real record. When you start loving from awareness, not hunger, not please love me somebody, please validate me. But this is the universe. This is me. This is all of us. This is the entire, hey, kiss on the forehead. You have done it. You're doing great. Keep going. Nobody has to do anything for you. You are doing it for yourself. But this is the universe acknowledging this, and it's going to keep pushing you and saying, hey, what are you seeing? Or do you see those patterns? Are you seeing stories? Which one are you seeing? Because when you see stories, it's kind of like, I'm going to narrate this. And it says, stop. The universe works in waves and patterns. And that's the bigger difference. It's going to make me take the second one. But an angel's coming in first saying, hey, I have a letter for you, or I have a notice for you. Are you ready for this? Prince Charming's here angelically. Prince Charming is here. Offer in the cup. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? And I'm going to actually go to chat first before I pull this card, which skips me. Are you ready? Like, how cool. So whatever this is, it's Hangman. There's something holding back. T-Stain Tarot says something's holding back. That makes sense. So something's holding back. So something's holding back, but that gives you the power to exist in this Empress Emperor energy. This is like, you are past life. You are intuitive. You are stable. You have happiness. You have growth. You have the ability to create and build and grow. This is real. This is like saying this has nothing to do with anybody else. Your ability to grow. I'm going to pull for your soul right now. Ready? Boom. Like, see? What are the odds? What are the odds of this? And I ask you to go to your favorite AI and ask and say, what are the odds? And you have video record of this now. And you have the mental record of this now. Where tonight I went on, I said, hey, I'm going to do Zodiac. I knew I wasn't going to do the Elemental Zodiac, and I had to switch. I knew something wasn't right. But this exists. The angels have delivered this to you, which this is an angelic card. Mind is blown. Mind is blown. You're kind of sitting at the future precipice of a 1 million subscriber channel early, going, wow, boom. there you are. But this is not for money or anything other than spiritually. You asked for this. This is the future self. That's your hand saying, what does this give you? What does this give you? Stress, worry, anxiety, because you're on the other side of that, having to do all this other work. And you know it. You're like, what does that give you? A messenger. There's really past life, and we go back to that past life. That's Soul Tribe. That loops us all the way back in. So anyone that's here, anyone that's visiting is Soul Tribe. And I've tried to discount it and tried to say, prove it wrong. And that's what I tell Frank all the time. I say, prove me wrong. But we have this here. You can't. And this Prince Charming could be anybody. It could be anybody. But that does exist. That really does exist. But I just split in the deck. I was basically saying, give me anything. But this is the Akashic. Ready? And this is the person who holds backing this up. How funny is that? Could be Cancer in their chart. Could be June, July as well. All right. How fascinating. So I may or may not be on tomorrow morning. The goal is to kind of be. I should be. I'm going to try to be. We'll see how my voice is hanging out. But yeah, so the goal is I'll be on tomorrow morning, and then Monday night I'll be back for Members Only Monday. But my mind is blown. Yeah, the color didn't the color come out great? So I'm gonna have a second camera too that will eventually link in, so then if you're on TikTok, you'll be able to see a different view of this with the same colors palette and all that. Yeah. Oh yeah, this channel is going. It's going. It's all about presentation. I get you. Or the taste. How you guys doing? Welcome. Yeah, the queue is open. Thank you, Anna. Very good energy. I'm loving that. If let's see what I got. Let's see. Country love. How do I avoid attracting the wrong people while searching for my forever? I've had enough frogs. How do I build a frog-proof space? That's so cute. That is adorable, actually. Oh my lord. That is cute. Oh golly. Frog proof. Okay, can we pick 2 tarot decks, 1 through 6? Hey, you can almost taste this purple, right? Isn't this like so delish. Yeah, so you can actually see my hand through the Cosmic Boogeyman over here. In every grove. It does look so majestic, doesn't it? This is what it looks like. That's why I was really like, it was bothering me for a while, and I couldn't get it. And it's so funny. I'm sitting with a student today, and he's doing something on coding. He goes, "What color do you like? Which purple?" And I'm like, He's like, "No, which one? This purple or this purple?" I said, "Oh, this one." He goes, "This one or this one?" I go, "No, this one." And it was this one. I go, "Oh, it's this one." And he goes, "Really?" I go, "Oh, yes, it is this one." It's so nice. I like this. This is real silk. And I have backup. I have I bought this over and over. I have many copies of this. But this is 100% real silk. Oh, I love sleeping on silk sheets. Oh, so nice. All right. Who was up next? Where are we at? It's a country, right? Why are we sidetracking me? Did we pick a deck? I don't think we did. God, why would you bother me? Just 6, please. Wow. That's unique right there. the frog, or anti-frogs, anti-frog enabled. What are you doing here? The frogs. What kind of frogs do you want? I'm gonna put these back. I'm okay with that. Yeah, see, that was one. Yeah, now we'll take this one. There's two. Wow. Don't date coworkers. Like, do not. Like, do not date coworkers. Bad, toxic. This is, wow, I've never had a reading like this. Yeah, you want an anti-frog? Really? Don't date coworkers. Don't date people far away that you have to travel. Like, don't be like, well, it's far away, but I'll make it work. Never do that. The other thing is, don't date people who have to borrow money from you. That yeah, see, like it'll end quickly. That's the money thing's gonna be the bigger problem, or that they don't have money, or they're hyper focused on money. That's the other thing. Or they're emotionally unavailable is gonna be the relationship killer for you. If they're emotionally unavailable and they have no depth, there's this major issue. They can be hurt, they can be fragile. That part's okay with you. That actually would make you happy, believe it or not. That part would make you kind of feel good because you could actually talk to them about it, see? Yeah, that's where it would help you. But the people that are broken, that are emotionally unavailable, would not work. It doesn't want to paint a bad picture for you, because then it's the universe is really telling me it looks bad because it's showing all this emptiness. This is not a good thing, all this disconnect. But it says there is somebody coming in that's going to show this. And the reason it's highlighting all of this is because when it gives you all of this information, like a detective, anything left is the truth, is the person you're going to date. And that person's going to come in through this raw universe energy. Yeah, it's an ex. It's like a person that you unalived, or they unalived you in a past life kind of thing. So they owe it to you to come back to you in such a raw. They have to work at being a great partner for you, and it can become toxic. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the problem, is you can use it. You can be a really bad partner. You can be the bad partner this time. And that's the thing. You're like, no. Yes. Yep. You can be the bad partner. That's the switch. That's the change, because you can take advantage. You can be the abusive one. You can, like, not care because, they've always done it to me. Why not me this time? That's the change. See how it starts to change, and it closes the loop. So now there's a balance. There's like the yin to the yang, to the pull to the push. I'm telling you. So you have to be careful, because if you don't do that and you don't make conscious decisions and you don't see, you see how you're blind? If you don't see the stress that comes in, because these people have had also trauma. Everybody, and this is what I do. I take a pause when I start reading, even you. Everybody I meet, I know we all have had our traumas. And I learned this, like, oh my Lord, it was years ago, but I had learned, because when we start talking about, I was abused, I had this, someone had talked to me and said, do you not think I had child abuse? And I said, well, no. I said, look, listen to me. I'm talking about this. They said, look, let me explain to you. And they start explaining, like, what happened in their life. And I said, whoa. And they said, yeah, right? And they no judgment. And I was like, this is like a really, it was an important person. Anyway, the point was, I had this life moment. I mean, I'm just telling you that this kind of was like one of those breakthroughs that I felt, because all these people that I met and started to understand became soul tribe members. So as you start to fall for this other person, which is going to be a really, like, I could marry you, it becomes off, because you're talking about the frog becomes the prince. The frog comes in your hand. I got you. I got you. I got you. And so what it's trying to tell you is you have the power at some point, and you are aware of that. But the reality of that is you are spiritual. You are aware. You have cosmic boogeyman. Let's not split hairs here. Let's be honest, right? Like, I know my gift. I'm not afraid to admit it. But the reality of that is you have to take advantage of whatever this is that's giving you the power to say, hey, I want to take advantage of this opportunity going forward. Work at making it a balanced relationship. Because the universe wants you to have a loving partnership, not hold back, not put too much forward, and make sure it's balanced. What do you need? How can I make you feel better? Not, I'm sorry. No, that's no. Red alert. Like, right? A balanced, loving relationship. Everything feels great. There's ups and downs. Things are going to feel, there's obviously big red flags, like, in every relationship, right? Let's be fair, but let's not go and start addressing everything. The balance is like acknowledging, hey, is this okay with me? If it's okay with me, it's okay with you. That's okay. Is it really a red flag for me? No. Is it a red flag for you? No. Then it's not really a red flag. Other people might say, wow, that's really misfortunate. But we're going to turn into something amazing. So what the universe is telling me is those frogs, oh my Lord. This is what I'm seeing. It's rebirth in a really wonderful way. Don't hold back and try to. You're talking about manifestation, right? You talk about this. I'm gonna have all this money and happiness and growth. Yes. Don't talk about misfortune and can't have and won't ever get. That doesn't belong in your life. You hold all the cards, and you have held all the cards. At some point, we talk about self-sabotage and self-sacrifice, and that's not how I operate. If something doesn't align with me, I love you, you're the best, my number will never change, and I'm always here. Give me a big hug and kiss. This just is obviously not working. But the way I see it, I'm so thankful for people I meet. And that's the way your universe is trying to at least give you some kind of mindset that you're successful. You have success. You always had success. Look at all the knowledge. You know how, like, these swords, like, you have this is your center line. This is spiritual knowledge, just so you know. Because that's your emotions. That's your here and now. Then we're left with your chakras. That's 16 swords. Everything else on top of it, all this extra stressors and stuff. So someone else comes to meet and goes, hey, what's up? Hey, want to chat? You're like, yeah, I have a level 16 spiritual knowledge, you know? So you're very, very, very knowledgeable spiritually. You're like, have you ever manifested? They go, what? And like, it's very, very scary to somebody because you make things happen. Where do you come from? How did you get here? How did you make this soul appear? Do you think those frogs didn't matter, kind of thing? Like, you're the reason I'm about to read from the universe, kind of thing. You're like, hey, and now we have the universe read. You're the reason we have an inner world, an emotional truth. So that's funny. Wow. It's not even funny. It's actually, I actually am feeling like a sense of connection, because I'm getting this question about, like, why does my heart need, really, like, what does my heart need me to understand? Like, what does it need me to understand? Because you're really, really an amazing person. Is there wisdom? Is there conflict? Are there choices? Are we trying to name something that's not us? we go through the same patterns over and over and over. Or we're afraid. we, I don't know. Let me just pull for this. Let me try. I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to just sit here? Because I don't think we need permission. I think we're trying to dial in on whatever this is. And the moment you take charge, the moment you say, hey, I'm doing this, the moment you say, I am going to take charge of whatever this is, life stops becoming a reaction to that, and it becomes a design. Like, you architect. You put yourself in position. I tell people, think about something like this. Simple. The AI revolution. Imagine buying $1,000 in each of the most popular AI stocks right now. Imagine 10 years from now, what happens? Imagine buying those for your favorite niece or nephew, or your kid. What would happen to those kids in 10 years? $1,000 for each of them. They're not waiting. Those kids aren't waiting for those stocks to get chosen. No, you're already buying them based off those AI saying, no, these are the stocks. Say, no, I want you an unbiased opinion. I want to play devil's advocate. Let's chat for an hour, each of you. Because what you're doing is you're selecting the realities that are being built on AI. Because everyone's using AI. I mean, I can't give you financial advice, but I'm telling you, just go and look and ask people, what are they using? What's the AI that's being built around? Everyone's using AI. There's something here that we're building in this lifetime, and we're architecting that. It's not mystery, it's reality. And our nervous system was such a settle, saying, yeah, I guess that's true. We have emotional leadership that we follow. Do you honestly think people would tell me no? Tell me? They could stop me and do whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever. If putting me in the black box for a year would make you feel happy, great. I'll just meditate. You don't think I'll come out more spiritual? You're crazy. That's what I'm trying to think. You're only limited by what you think other people put on you. And that's the difference. And that's why I love being here. So let's do this. We'll go back to chat for a second. I want to make you feel like I'm ignoring you. That's the last thing I want to make you guys feel like. I want to make you feel seen, heard, recognized, and acknowledged. And I want to make you feel like that I'm here for you. I really do. I want to make you feel like I'm here for you. But the point is, the truth is, like, yeah, it's what does our hearts, what do our hearts want us to know? What are we leaning into? What is the emotional patterns? What have we been following? What's being broken by those emotional patterns? Dating the same, I love guys on bicycles. Like, why do you like guys who ride bicycles all the time? I don't know. Mountain bikes are fun, but those guys always hurt you. It's like the universe is teaching you this pattern. I know, but it's just a mountain bike. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm just making a point. Date the different person. The next person they fly drones. That sounds nerdy. I know, but they're very attentive. Whatever it is. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. There has to be some pattern that happens with each and every one of our dating habits. And when we break those habits, something changes. The seasons change. Our self-identity changes. It evolves. The version of us shifts. We're not making or allowing the other person to shift us or change. But that self-identity, that growing beyond what we felt to be comfortable shifts. Our embodiment shifts. Our personal cycle shifts. What I call the new chapter happens. And we do. We write books. We write books in our lives, and we just don't think about it. I'll give you an example. The chapter called My First Job, right? You guys see that? Think about it. Close your eyes, envision that. Now close your eyes even more. Ready? Envision the smells going into that job, right? Whatever that was, that first day, or envision the sounds. That's what I'm telling you. It's your soul coming online. But why is it initiated like that? Why do we get that deeper lesson? What are we experiencing all of that for? Where's the truth coming? Why is that all alive like that? All right, let's keep going. I'll tell you what. Let's pull from the queue. Let's keep this. I love that. I wanted to do some more deep reading, but I think we're good. I think we can just pull from the queue here. I love this for you guys. Ethereal Cosmos. What is Cosmos? What is the question Cosmos for? Yeah. Oh my God, showing up at the job. Oh, what about the worst job? Oh, what about the job that made you the most money, or the job you miss the most? Or what about the job of parent? The first day you became a parent. Oh, I remember the day. Oh my God, we took home my daughter, and I was like, oh, and I was sitting there, and I'm like, and then it's like, now it's different. Now my daughter's my oldest son, and it's just a whole different story. And I don't miss it, or it's just it's like different. Like in the book, it would just be a different story. But it was a very different. I would have never thought of that, and it's a really eye-opening story for me, being who I was growing up. But it's there's a lot more. There's a lot more. It's more of a Q&A. A lot of Q&A questions. I think you guys would love to hear about it. I think Ethereal fell asleep. I think Ethereal might be working, to be honest. All right, let's do this. See who's up next. Jessa Grace. Jessa Grace in your face. Let's see, what do they have here? What do the cards have? Potential move upstate. Upstate. You want to grab 2 tarot decks and let's see what I can get for you? Could be something interesting, or it could be nothing. Actually, you know what I can pull for you too, Jessa? I can actually get maybe some dates for you as well on that, if you're interested. I think once I sidetrack, people are like, I'm out. I'm out. They're like, Cosmic is cosmicking. I'm out. No, it's all good. No, I think Ethereal is working. 2 and 5. So this is my unofficial communication deck. Then this would be my 5 is alive deck. Well, if this is my alive deck, what would this mean to the other ones? No, you're good. You're all good. Mom's gonna mom, right? You know, I always say this. So Jessa and everybody else out there, if you're doing stuff like dishes or homework, take your time. Like, I don't kick you out of the queue immediately. I'll just grab somebody else and then I'll read for them. I'll come back. Then I'll give you a little bit of time and then I'll be like, okay, like that's enough time. Cause then you're usually back in the queue and then people will see you and say, hey, he's trying to grab you. Like, I'm not like, oh, you're not here. You're out. You're out. No, I'm very, very, what's the word? Let's see, supportive to that environment. There I am. I understand. You do your thing. You do your thing. Change the diapers. No, I'm telling you, today, I almost sent some kids to the office. I'm like, really? I had some of the same kids in my class. I go, hey. I go, tell them. I like kind of like snitches. I go, tell them. And they just look over and they go, they were nodding their heads like, yeah. They're like, yes, he's serious. And then they told the kids the name of the other kid that got kicked out. And they went, what? Oh, it was fun. It was actually fun. I mean, I don't know if I should be happy, but it's like, I'm getting order back in this classroom. One way or another. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at Jessa Grace. Let's see where she's going here. Ooh. State, downstate, interstate. Ooh, money. Get some money here. Emotional money too. Good perspective. This is coming down from the heavens, so I like what this is. When I see it coming down from there and it comes like this, it's just trickling. So it's slowly starting to come in. Wow, you are working. Good job. You're putting the work in. Angelically, you're connected to something. You're doing the work. This is you and only you. You are doing it. I see a house off in the distance. It is coming. You can actually see it here. It's behind your back. So, let me ask you this, and this is going to be fun for me. You're going to have to do a little bit of detective work, and you have to get back to me on this. But wherever you face, when you do your work, work. It's going to be behind you. So let's say you face west. It's going to be the other way. You know what I'm saying? It's going to, the house that you're going to obtain, if you're saying upstate or whatever, is upstate behind you. If you had, take out your phone and say, hey, is it, check your compass and see where, because the house that you're going to obtain will be that way. Eight of Pentacles energy is by August 23rd. That's what it says. It says by August 23rd, you'll have a house behind you. That's a decision. One spiritual too. Wow. There's Libra energy right there, here and now. Libra energy is in your chart. Two of Swords, 9/23 to October 2nd. Libra energy, you don't even see it. Like, you don't even see that, like, choice energy that you have. It's this about choice. What choice is in there? There's two choices. Wow, this is a lot of stress. Unless that's Sagittarius energy, 12/13, 12/21. So 12/21, 12/13 here, right here. That's this working. But this is alone. Like, you're doing it alone. Normally wouldn't take this many, but I take them when I get them in the heart chakra, only because I don't like to mess around when the heart comes out. So what I'll do is I'm going to take these for you because, yeah, you'll see why. Look, you have a lot of past life energy happening here. It could be 3. Queen of Wands energy, Aries, fire energy, fire, a lot of fire, a lot of passion. So there's something happening here. Could be messages, passenger. I'm going to dig into this in a second here because there's a lot here. We obviously know it's Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Aries is Empress, Emperor energy, or this could be Emperor, or Empress, Emperor. But it's riding underneath a lot of. I know what this is. Like communication. Communication. This is that way, but it's like these guys are in alignment. There's two people in alignment. Emperor, Empress energy, and there's a spiritual connection here, and it's in harmony and in strength. Wow. The one. Leo energy. 6 of Wands by the beginning of Aries. No, by Leo season. That is angelic communication. There's like a commitment happens here by the beginning. Look at all the fire. That is also Leo season. Strength. Emotionally, somebody or something's giving you strength. You can see how these guys are in I guess alignment. Yeah. If the house is there, it's you already, you know it's there. Come on. Why are you even asking the question? That's what your guides are saying. The house is there. The house is there. The house is wherever you want it to be. The house is there. The house is wherever you want it to be. The house is there. But it's the house is, you want it to be with the other person. Because there's the one, there's two people here. Angelic card comes out, holding back here. Wow, this is like gets deep. Moon energy, it gets deep. It's kind of like, this is Gemini lover energy, and it kind of hides inside, like hand in the head, crying. As I say to everyone, it's kind of like alone. alone. Like holding back, alone. Raising vibration, alone. Really wonderful. Whatever this is, this out in the future, this that you can see people following this person. Really beautiful, bright picture, by the way. Look again. It's almost like this is kind of mirrored or matched, just so you know. Patience is the key here. This is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is that August Virgo energy. It's September. It changes. Something changes. By the end of summer, that home, that all that, you're there. Yeah. Wow, this is they can plant their pentacle at any time, and there's a decision waiting on you. There's your Empress energy. Like that's sitting underneath it. Remember how I said Empress energy? The universe is skipping me at this point. Yeah, you have the house, but you have it at anywhere you want it. It's more than upstate. It's make a decision, take a decision. But it's kind of like you don't want to make the wrong decision. Something or somebody's holding back. It could be this person, it could be this other person, but somebody or something's holding back. Princess or Prince Charming here. Somebody's charming. I think it's this person that you're talking to, just so you know. Judgment, you're both in alignment. You're really in alignment, spiritually in alignment. Wow. They fill your cup, as I'm being told. They really fill your cup. And then you keep, as others would spill your cup, they fill your cup. A lot of travel coming in, a lot of driving. I think that's the only thing. There it is. Sag energy, and this is the last thing. Past life. It's a wish granted, essentially, and I don't usually would say that, but that Nine of Cups is really fulfilling that. It's Pisces energy. It's one of the most spiritual cards. March 1st to March 10th, something really wonderful happens for you, just so you know. I think that's when this wish granted happens. If that helps, I hope it does. But it feels like that's when it falls in your favor. You could look at two knights. The patient Prince Charming knight comes through, and then look at, there's another knight here. Look at, you have three of them. Wow. Huh. You're very much in charge. But I can see what you're saying about this tough week. But yeah, you have more than one place that you could move to. That's what I could tell you. But you and this other person, I feel like, are out in the cold. You're not alone, is what I can tell you. And that's another part of this, I think. Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's see here. And Ethereal, good reading, good reading. Ethereal, what is this Cosmos question that you had? Cosmos. Let's see here. I think, yeah, it was Cosmos, right? Yeah. I was like, what is this madness? You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, universe. All right. Making sure. I don't know. Maybe there's another person out there. Maybe there's another person I'm competing with. I don't know. Maybe there's a Mr. Cosmos. Right? Maybe there's a Mr. Cosmos Boogeyman. Is there a Mr. Cosmos Boogeyman somewhere? I'd like to talk to him. That would be fun, actually, if they did something similar. Mr. Cosmos. Oh, God. All right, here we go. All right, did you pick 2 tarot decks so I can read? Maybe. Mr. Cosmos. I was saying today, I still can't believe my dad was talking about how I was afraid of the boogeyman and I didn't want to go into my bedroom. And I was like, what? Because my dad left when I was super young. It was like a whole thing. My mom, she was a user, and yeah, she was kind of on the so she was hooked on drugs. Let's just say this. And so anyway, my dad, he couldn't deal with her. It was a mess, and I was so young, I had no idea. And I it took me till my adulthood that I figured it out. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, you were afraid of the boogeyman. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, the boogeyman. He's like, yeah, you want to go in your room? But my dad, he's not super spiritual. Let's be fair, because my grandmother was really religious. So he was like, he went the other way. He's like, I don't believe any of that. Anyway, I was like, ugh. So anyway, he was like, yeah, remember you were afraid? I go, no, I don't. I said, and I remember there was some black mass or something that was in my room a lot. He goes, oh. And this was like a few weeks back. I told him. He goes, oh, really? I go, yes, really? I go, that's kind of why I think maybe, I don't even know, but possibly I call my channel Cosmic Boogeyman. I go, I'm not saying yes or no to that, but yeah, possibly. Yeah, that's exactly, yes. I forgot all about it. And then my dad was like, oh, that's crazy, right? And I go, yeah, a little bit, dude. I go, I do remember this thing was messing with me a lot. And there was a point in one of my dreams, I really so specifically remember. I was little and I was in a dream. It was down the end of the hallway and it was standing there. And I said, I'm not afraid of you anymore. And it was just staring at me. And I just yelled at it. I ran at it. And then at some point I jumped at it. And I got up. So I went into it. It didn't go into me. I went into it. And I never saw it again. And I was like, okay. Weird. But I never thought about it after that point, if you ask me. But this is like me thinking back as a little kid. So who knows? And I never thought of it till my dad just mentioned it. And so, shh, right? But no, really, all joke aside, yeah, yeah. What? Anyway, 2 cards out. We'll take this in your emotions. We'll take this. We want to read about Cosmos, Mr. Cosmos. We'll read about him. You're destined. December 26th, something's happening. You're bold. You're pushing. You're going to keep pushing. You're not going to stop. You're going to keep going. This is Akashic record telling me, look it, see, it's going to happen. There's this, there is a major event that has to happen here, but you have this in June. There's June. There's December. So this is kind of like December, June, and you know what I'm saying? You're working your way back from something. Boldness. That's that Leo energy in my reading, and I think you're a Leo if I remember correctly. Yeah. There's this here and now. You're hearing going, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of work. Akashic calls for a lot of work. This is you, solar output, saying, what do I have to do? Focus on making money in December. Like your goal is to say, I have this many subs, I'm making money in December, and not be bashful, not be shy, and you're doing it. And I think you already started to do that, didn't you? Because I think you said, hey, I would like some donations. And I went the other way, saying, hey, if you donate, I just give it back. And that's what I'm doing. If you donate, you give it back. See, look, the universe is like, hell yeah. And it's like, yes, like we do 2 different things, and that's okay. That's actually really okay. So see how we're going 2 different directions. This actually is really wonderful, because that's not only the December 31st card. No, actually, no, this is my life lesson card, because this is Taurus energy. I always get this confused with Capricorn for some reason. But this is our life lesson card saying, hey, this is Taurus life lesson, 5 of Pentacles. But it's telling us we're going 2 different directions. And that's great that we're recognizing that, not following each other's paths. Look at this. Boom. Yeah. There's your Empress energy. Follow your path. Angelically touched. You are going, this is the moment you're at the crossroads saying, Cosmic, fist bump. I love what you do. I'm doing me. Love it, love it, love it. Look at Wheel of Fortune's coming in. It's going to fall in favor. You're going to start making money from your channel, and that's okay. What you do with that money is up to you, but when you get it, your vibration, your shift, whatever that happens, you have to make a decision. What are you going to what do you start doing when you make 5, 10, 20,000, right? Because that happens. That does happen. And this is not about making the money. It's about what you do with the money. And that's the reality of it, because this is the rebirth. This is the second best tarot card. But it's telling you you have protection from that. But there's a reason you have it, because it's the reality of what happens from the start. Like this has kind of been predestined. And it's not for anyone out there to be like, oh my God, now this has happened. No, it hasn't happened, but it's predestined because that money comes in. You can watch, we can replay it, go back half speed, you'll see. He's on Trick Tarot. It's reality. It's get a perspective. We'll go back and watch when you started the channel. This is just reality. So as you start to shift into new formats, the angels are telling you, the more you lean into whatever this is, the more it happens. And that's all this is. I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate the vulnerability. I appreciate the forwardness, the growth that you put out there. But what you have done is you've shown other people that you are trying to be more spiritual. And by being more spiritual, you have grown, and there's the money. And therein lies the loop, the infinite loop. Anna, same thing. And so with that, that becomes the growth. See? And the infinite loop becomes you. So you should start setting up the mindset of how do I use this? What do I do with it? And you can put it back into the channel, put it into TikTok, or spread it across the other socials, right? I haven't done that, but that's me doing my thing. That's the universe telling me to shut it. That's all. But you are doing this. This is you. And you are being successful. That is you. Like that is you. So keep going. Keep going. There'll be times it'll be quiet and it'll be different. But yes. But what you do is it's your energy. This is the justice. The minute you took, we talked about this the other day, the minute you took that first step, it's less about, now this is less about, hey, you know, tell me about the Gemini. Oh my God, I miss them. Remember? And I'm trying not to mock you, but it seems silly now. It seems trivial. Now we're leaning more into like when I become wealthy or the wealth comes in, and it becomes more sovereign and stalwart and enabled, empowered, and that becomes Empress. Like, and there's no Emperor here because it's you becoming. Yeah. Right? Very different mindset. It's a very different mindset. It's a very, very different mindset. And it's not against that of anybody else. It's what you bring to this of a growth mindset for others. It's the brand new start. It hasn't happened quite yet, but it is happening. Like, it's destined. It's already been, you're already leaning into what in which you are owed. This Akashic record is what I see. Yeah. You don't have to yippee. You can just say, I'm grateful. And that's where I lean into this weird place, is like, I don't know how I see this. I'm just thankful. I am very thankful, but I don't care. Like in the respect, not that I don't care as like, oh, whatever happens. I don't care as like, I just go the way I'm meant to go. Like I go with the flow. I go with whatever happens. And Anna was a witness to it tonight, which was fun, which is really fun. Anna got to see it tonight. You got to witness it a little bit from the other side of it. Like, you were like, hey, things switched a little bit. And I'm kind of keeping it as a wink to both of you guys. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone else is like, what are you talking about? Like, and you guys have, and no one else has an idea. But that's a witness to what I'm talking about. This would not be without that. And all I'm telling you is, like, that's the reality. Yeah. I owe you nothing. You owe me nothing. And the reality is, we are thankful and grateful to the universe for the gifts in which you have. It's beautiful. It is that gift in what you're seeing. And it's really fun. It really, really is. It's not about proving anything to anybody. It has nothing to do with, hey, can I How many subs can I get? How many people can follow me? How many people can what's my position? You owe me a reading. I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I remember doing that. I was at 500 subscribers, and people are like, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm like, sure, go ahead. Like, I don't care. Like, really? Like, you have no idea why I'm here. Some of you guys might remember if you were real early. You would have to be real early. But my mindset has always been this mindset. Like, it hasn't changed. I upgrade this stuff. I want you to experience what I experience. This top down is what I see. So you're seeing what I see. You're hearing what I hear. That music is what I hear. I want you to be as close to what I'm going through when I read. That was always my guides had planned when I said I would only do this if you could be where I was. I could read the chat. I could turn it off. So when I read for, say, Frank or Sean, my friends, or people like close to me, if I read for anybody, if I read, say, for the art teacher, it's like I want to be in that moment. So I'll bring my earbuds in, or I'll try to be in that moment. Like I want to be like, and I really can't. It's hard to read at school, be honest. Kids banging on the wall. Hey, you see me? I'm like, no. Can I get a sticker? I'm like, no. But my point is, this is my Zen moment. You're experiencing what I experience. You want a real reading? This is my real moment. This is what I really go through. I'm not trying to get a subscriber. I don't even check how many subscribers I had and I got. Not because I don't care, but because this is the moment I'm existing. I'm just existing. I want the best for every one of you. I really do. I mean, ask anybody that's close to me. They'll tell you. They'll say, no, that's really him. That's actually him. Just like when I yell at kids at school and I'm like, you kidding me? I'm like, what are you doing? Like, right when they have a breakthrough and they're doing robotics, I'm like, oh, I love this for you. I do. I want the best for you. But the moment you get rude or you're disrespectful to me or somebody else, block. Like, I don't care. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter to me. You lose all credibility. Your credibility is gone with me. And that's what makes it really, really powerful for not only me, but everybody. And that's where my Libra energy comes in. Let's do this. And that's why my teacher comes in. The students know I'm the sheriff's back in town. I'm like, we're done. We are done doing this. I'm like, we are done. Like, we're done messing around. So we're better than this. Like, Cosmic has showed up to the building. Like, that's really what they're starting to see. And they know it. They see it. They're like, ooh. Like, really? I said, we're not doing this. They shut the door. I'm like, we're talking. I said, Mom and Dad want to talk? We'll talk. We'll talk. I said, I said, we will talk. I said, I said, we'll talk. I said, you want to talk? I said, we'll talk to you, your parents, and we'll talk on their graves. I said, we'll go over the cemetery. I said, I don't give a rat's ass. I said, I don't care. They're like just staring at me. I said, I think you misunderstand me. I said, I'm not here for that. But, shh. I'm like, shh, simmer down. I don't think you guys have experienced me yet. But I've been doing this for a long time. I said it's cosmic o'clock in this building. I gotta switch that out. All right, let's get going. I think it's BLT o'clock here now. I'm enjoying my connection with JS. Loving that. Good way to open. Let's just start with that. I'm enjoying my connection with JS. Isn't that nice? You know, just hey, I'm thinking of you. Done. You don't have to say anything else. It is nice when you add things in there, but I feel like the connection lacks a spiritual depth. And that's where we do have that. And I do get that, right? Like, people don't want to open up. They're afraid. That I crave, which makes me reluctant to continue. Also love that. What do my guides want me to know? This is a great question. Ryan, I love this. And I love that you're vulnerable enough to bring it here and talk to me and have this. Hey, are you here? Are you awake with me? Are you aware? But that's a great question. Really? You guys hear that question? Because that's a relationship killer, isn't it, Brian? Like, no joke, really. Because if someone's like, I've had that happen a bunch of times. Like, people are just like, they're like, bleh, and they refuse to open up. Or they play this game, like, they don't want to talk. Damn, yeah. Let's see what your guys have to say about this. Maybe this isn't a real relationship for you. Maybe this is just a kind of like a joke. I don't know. Like, I was talking about the nervous system. Is their nervous system settled enough to open up more? And that could be part of this. Are you leading them into this? And I'm being fair. Are you leading them into this safe place? Maybe they're not there yet. But let's just see. First card out, Akashic. Good energy, emotions. Saying we're going back to the depth. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. You want to go Akashic depth. Saying, hey, have you ever explored like the emerald tablets? And they're staring at you like, what the hell? You're like, no, hold my hands. Let's talk. This right now, this has elements of marriage. It has elements of Akashic marriage, but it's not Akashic marriage. This would not lead to that, like, let's go deep and be. And Brian, I'll be honest with you. I've been married 20 plus years, and my relationship right now is like doing its own thing, and it's kind of not in a bad way. It's just it's morphing is the best way to call it. And when it's time, I'll explain to you guys what it is. But the point is, it's not like talking like to my wife and telling her all this stuff. And when I was telling her the relationship and how it worked, like she doesn't read tarot. She doesn't read oracle. Does she have one oracle deck? No. I don't think she may know her moon signs, but she's so different than me. Like in that respect. So what I'm going to tell you is that's okay. Being different is actually a fun thing. It's a really fun thing. It's a challenge. However, it can be almost not a fun challenge. It's almost a brutal challenge. For you, I'm telling you, it's not something that's just going to switch. It's not something that's going to change. I'm going to be honest. It's not like, oh, I love this now. So if they're earth sign or they have some kind of like not really super spiritual energy, you may want to think about like, you've seen the extent of the spirituality from this person. I think they're not going to get more spiritual, at least not now, not in the immediate time. See, you can offer it. You can say to them, say, look, hey, I would say to them, hey, do you have any interest in, let's do 20 spiritual questions for each other. Right? And you could honestly say, let's do 20 spiritual questions, and they may want to talk about it. And they might, and you might actually be able to have these 20 spiritual questions with them and say something, you know, if the world redirected me in some other fantastic way, what would I do? Or let's say an angel landed before you, what would you do? And say you have 10 seconds to answer, you know? And if they can't answer, like, they're not really kind of spiritual, they're just existing. Because I'm sure you could answer that. If an angel landed in front of you and you had 10 seconds to answer, what would you say? Because the angel's going to disappear in 10 seconds. What would you say? Don't panic. Just what would you say to that angel? So that's kind of what we're doing here, is we're looking at that curiosity kid saying they might have different priorities than you. And that's okay, but we're looking at why. Are they focused more on material, money, wealth, house, home, children, kids? Or are you looking at something more spiritual? The universe is saying, yeah, you're not wrong. You could go through that and say, hey, if we are respectful and in alignment with that and use that wisdom, that could get us beyond that. That could get us beyond that place. And that's what I'm explaining in my own personal existence. That really has happened. I can give you a great example in my own life. That doesn't mean you can't go beyond. It's a tough thing. But having an earth and an air sign be together is one of those things. But The truth is, you would have to have that wonderful saying, we're trying to figure it out, or whatever that would be. But the Akashic record would have to be in alignment too. So there is something spiritual between the two of you, but it's not in complete alignment. See how this card and this card are in alignment? And Curiosity Kid says, but what is this? They're not going to get more spiritual, not immediately from what I can tell. There is love there. There is like, I do have attraction to you, but there's a decision. The spiritual part of this looks like it's something else. If you want deep spiritual, like, hey, let's go explore the caves of like Peru, you know what I'm saying? Or go do ayahuasca, or whatever that stuff is. If that, like, not hold back, it's a different partner. But you're going to lose out on other pieces of the relationship, because this kind of relationship is reciprocal in other ways that a new partner won't be. So you have to understand, why are you connected to them? Why are you there? Because whatever that is, that's giving you that connection. That's giving you that depth. That's giving you understandings. But they will hold back spiritually, because they don't know what they should be talking about. They don't know how to connect. This is not a full alignment. Not in that way. So what you're looking for, you're saying, I need you to expand. They need to learn how to expand first. And that's not a problem. It's just potential heartbreak, because you're like, I need more spiritually from someone who can't give it to me. Long term, they're not there. They won't be there. It's like an empty garage. You're like, I want to go into that garage and see two amazing old sports cars. And they're like, I don't have that. And yeah, and like, please. And so they're not there. They won't be there. The truth is there. It's just sitting there. There's no two sports cars out there. It just won't exist. The reality is there. And that's okay. It's just the fact is there. So what do they have that's different? There is the truth there, that there's something there that they do have that they don't offer spiritually. And I can't find that right now without overexposing them. But I feel like there is something else, because you would marry them. You would marry them. It just would be a stressful marriage to start. And it wouldn't be an easy, there'd be a lot of heartbreak, kind of moving on, coming back. Would it work? I don't know. Talking to friends. We can make it work. I don't know. It just wouldn't be a home run relationship. So I'm just being very honest from what I can see here. Because you're looking for something that's not there. This is why you're asking me that question. And I'll read your question back to you as we finish that question up. I'm enjoying my connection with JS, but I feel like the connection lacks, and this is your word, lacks. And if you lack anything, lack oxygen, lack water, right? Lacks a spiritual depth. And so you can see it in there. You can see the cups and stuff. Anyway, that I crave. Those are really two things that really are pulling. Crave and lack. Which makes me reluctant, also tough, to continue. And so you're not wrong. Not from what I see. It just is not going to come back there. And I'd have that honest conversation. That's what makes you grow in emotional maturity. And saying, hey, can we have this deep conversation? So that's what this is.
She followed the path through shadow and stone, until the air began to breathe on its own. A voice not hers, but known so well, said, child of stone.
Yeah, so it just won't be there. So Jessa, that's one of the houses, right? There's one. That was the logic one. There's one right there, right behind your back, just sitting there. That's the one you worked this week, and there's one right behind your back, and you had no idea because you're so busy working. Congratulations. Awesome. I love that for you. But yeah, so yeah, no worries. I just be honest with them and say, hey, look, can I talk to you? Say, look, I don't want to hurt feelings or anything. Say, I really, really appreciate you. So this is why I want to be honest with you. People will be like, whoa. Because most people like cheat on the other person or try to break their heart or, just stop talking to them, ghost them. And it's really tough because some people don't want to hear that, and they'll just go, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And it's like, okay, well, I've told you. I know you don't want to hear it right now, but like, and that's what really happens. But you have the emotional maturity, so I just don't see it. I'm not telling you, but you already answered the question. The cards are backing you up. You could make it work, and yes, it could become a marriage. The Four of Wands in reverse, though, is saying, if you wanted my personal opinion, if you want my real thoughts, no, it wouldn't be a great marriage. It'd be a really rocky marriage. That's why it's reverse. And it's not the best marriage card, so. But as always, get advice. Get advice from people. So let me do this. The Fisherman 6800. It sounds like a quality product right there. I like that. I love the names that I see on here. Some of them are just great. It reminds me of the Xbox, or the Xbox 360. How many of you have ever played like the Xbox 360, like the original? Like it just came out. It was people were transferring over from the original Xbox. Like you couldn't play live, was there. People were coming over and they would transfer. Yeah, okay, yeah. The names were just awesome that came over. You could tell people who came over, and it was great. So my cousin and I used to play we played for years, and you could tell those people like the Fisherman 6800 would be one of those names. That reminds me of those names. I'm not saying that's what that is, but it was just, you had like that kind of like, well, you could tell it was a generated name from the system. Oh, it was so good. I was like, what was it? Whoa, I just lost it. Oh, Deviant Orb. I was like Deviant Orb for a while. It was such a great name. Or it's Twitching Cobra. It was another one. That was a great name I had. I don't even know what my name was. I was Mount Her Dude. I was like, oh my Lord. That was another one I had when I was young. I was like, good God. I couldn't believe I got away with that one for a while. But then I was playing with, then my nephew was born. This is like well over like 25, almost 30 years ago. And then so I had to change that one, obviously, because I started playing with my nephew. And he's like, can I play Xbox? I'm like, sure. And I'm like, I'm going to change my name. But the names are just so fun. And now, I don't even know what my name was now. I think it's something very like, it's not Cosmic, I can promise you. All right. Let's do this. I'll probably read for like another 15 minutes or so, because I've been on for a while. And I'm actually gonna probably come back tomorrow morning. I'll be fair, just to let you know. This was kind of an impromptu thing. I said, let me swing on here and just get some readings. And I think you guys appreciate it. I think it worked out great. So I'll tell you what, give you guys a few minutes. Let me get some iced tea here, and well, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the vibrancy of the color of this purple. Right, of the cards. So I've done a little bit of tweaking here, and I made some updates. So I think it looks good. I think it looks better. And I'll do some more work here, but I think it. And yeah, we'll keep going. Let's see here. Mikola. No, I got you right now, actually. And I think it's you. Is it Mikola? Is it Mikola? Am I saying that right? Mikola? You took a phone call? You took an actual phone call? Ridiculous. Wait, on that phone call, did you say, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I don't know what that is. Jessica Grace is going to get blocked. Michaela. Hey, can I call you Michaela? Just because I know it's annoying you as you hear it. Actually, no, you said LOL, so it must be all right. Jessica Grace is being rude. Don't be rude. Michaela. All right, Michaela, I think you're up. Do you have a question you want to ask, or you want me just to read for you? I think you're actually up here. I want to just double check that. I think it's you. Yeah, it is you. It's funny. It's not like I'm a teacher or anything. All right, pick 2 tarot decks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. You want more than one? Oh, it's 6. Okay. Cannot go wrong with that then. And if you guys are looking to jump ahead of the queue, you can you're more than willing to you can donate 10, 20, 30. What's going on here? What's Jessica Grace? What? So let's see here, Michaela. So I think what's happening here, I'm not sure if I'm should try this. I think there's gonna be 3 tarot decks here. We'll see. I can actually zoom this out a little bit more too. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, the moon. Queen. Wow. That's T-Stain Tarot. Skips me, goes right through you, goes to source, and that's what it's telling us, telling you to tell me. That's the two possible power moments right there in the back. Right here we have could be a third-party situation. Just keep your eyes out. We're already kind of somebody on your mind reaching out. Justice card, and that's Libra energy. Justice in 9/23 to October 22nd. So we could have that September, October energy. What's your soul saying? They're the one. Somebody's the one. You're the one. Are you the one? T-Stain Tarot coming back out. Wow, we're getting vulnerable. We're getting real vulnerable. The universe is talking. I love having this in the cornerstone. I don't really talk about too much, but getting an 8 or the universe talking to us through these infinity symbols is really helpful. It's really locking it in. I call it locking it in because it tells us there's something important here. But the world card popping here is the last card of the major arcana, but it's also telling us there's 4 more choices coming in. It's choice upon choice. We want choice. We love choice. Air sign coming in. If you notice, the swords are in the boat, but the boat's not sinking. You ever notice that? You ever see that? Like, it's kind of like people want to sink you. They can't. People want to make you feel, but they can't. People trying to hurt you, but they can't. And that's the thing. That's one of those weird things. Stability is your answer. The world will test your stability. It will test your new self. Consistency will become your new signature. And I guess whatever it is, the presence that you show is going to really make people understand who you really are. That's your ability to manifest. If you can stay consistent and you can manifest, you can use your intentions, your mantras. That's going to be able to set your ability to manifest. Because people will be able to feel the difference before they understand it. They're going to say, wow, something's different about Michaela. Something's different. And that's what's going to start to happen, because they're going to notice you're the one. There's a difference between all these other people and say, what is it? It's like a vulnerability that's connected to that universe. That's the difference. They're putting the work in. They're doing the extra work. And why are you trying so hard? What are you doing? Nope, just doing the same thing I always do. It's the momentum's building up. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm just, see, I can't even disconnect these cards. I wanted to move it over. I was trying to, and it just started to drag. That's an angelic intuitive card, but what it's doing is it's pulling the intuition over. There's a dual moon there. Oh, easy there, partner. It's a dual moon here. There's a moon at the forehead and the moon at the feet, but that also is telling us we have the flow The water energy, that's what I really don't talk about too much. Going with the flow. The boat's not sinking, going with the flow. Picking up knowledge, going with the flow. Emperor energy, like a boss. Like a boss. What else we got here? Page of Cups, first time we're seeing it here, and it's showing up on your reading. It's study or love. Which one do you want? Yeah, because it's your choice. Once you pick the direction, you set the standards. It's your system that you want to operate on. When it's your momentum that you're setting by moving this, it's up to you. You're the motivation. You're the struggle for the other person. It's your mood. It's your doubt. It's not the other way around. You decide. You're the wish granted. I think this is what we're starting to see, is the universe wants you to see, hey, once this locks in, one of those choices is always the universe. Always the universe. You're no longer seeking that transformation. You are implementing it. I hope that makes sense to you, because it's very, very different. Because somebody or something's always part of the universal decision. Your time's starting to become expensive. Your energy is becoming curated. It's like, hey, have you ever considered how amazing you are? Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you. Right. You can't waste your energy. No, you can't waste it. Like, it's like impossible to waste your energy, because no matter what you do, it comes back to you. Up 4 more choices. We used one. Up 4 more choices. And you see what I'm saying? It just keeps coming back to you. 2026 is a really wonderful year. It becomes the year of the magician for you. I don't know who's told you what, but this is your year. This is a very wonderful year. I would start looking at numerology, maybe even start doing a little bit of research, if you haven't already, on the natal chart, looking maybe a little bit at how to settle the nervous system just into your energy. It's your energy, your boss mode energy, but because people have tried to sink you and they haven't. So that in itself should be safety. That should be safety. Those bastards tried to sink you. They can't. But why? It's not because you're loud and a lot of people want people to feel insecure. Let's be fair, right? But you are it's almost like projecting, or it's almost protecting your trajectory more than your comfort right now. And that's why I see you here. That's why you and I are meeting. That's why I see you showing up here every time I start meeting people like you. it's you're showing that this past energy, past life energy starts to show up, and it's your future has structure. And you'll see, as I start to kind of encourage you, your identity's stabilizing around whatever this is. And I do this last thing here. I always do this, what's called a checkout card. See? Yeah, this is an angelic investment. No one can invest in you more than you. You are the absolute best investment in life. Right? Like, be fair. All these people are like, you're the worst, you're the worst. But you turn around, look in the mirror and say, hey, baby, wink, and I got you. Yeah. That's so goddamn disheartening to all your haters. They go, son of a bitch. They hate that. People hate that. Michaela, people hate that. Because when you turn around and you're like, got you, baby. And you're virtually fist bumping yourself. They go, mother, and they hate that, because who could stop you? No one can stop you. And no one can stop you, because the moment they want to stop you, you're already 2 steps ahead of them, because they're trying to stop you instead of working on themselves. You're like, hey, you back there, how are you? Watch out for that mud. Really, it sounds so mean, but in reality, you're just also looking out for them. But you're like, I'm not wasting time on you. And I know it sounds, I've learned, and you've learned, as I see by the swords, the 6 of swords, people have tried to take you out. Wait till June. Wait till June. All right, let's do this. I'm going to give you guys, because of Michaela, thank you for subscribing. I will do this. I'm going to read one more person, and I'll be back tomorrow morning around 9 p.m. Eastern. And if you are looking for a private reading, hit me up at cosmicboogeyman.com or use the QR code here. I'm at Linktree. I know some of you don't love it. I don't know who it is on here, but it works. It works great. Hit me up at Mr. Cosmic, hashtag Mr. Cosmic, all the socials. basically every day something pops. My point is I try to get you guys wherever you are. Try to encourage you. Try to give you some kind of good energy. And that's what it is. I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm trying to love on you. I'm trying to give you some good old loving. If you are looking for some private readings, hit me up there at Cosmic Boogeyman. But I am always available here. So hit that notification bell, set it to all. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up when you're in here too, because that lets me know you guys are actually serious about me coming on live. It's like, hey, I want to see you more. I want to see you here. I'm like doing this. If you're here, then I can get my reading. Sharing the channel. If my subscriber count goes up, I know you guys want me on live more. That's kind of another way to do it. That's another way to show me you guys want me here. But yeah, that's another way to do it. But because I'm looking at pausing teaching, I might do that. I might then kind of put more into this. And I did this kind of as like a whim. I was doing the Zodiac and I did this as a Wednesday. My guide said, go on. I said, all right. And I really love coming on live. I really do. I like hanging out with you and making this music in the background. It all matters. It all matters to me. When I can connect, I can read. It all matters. So let's do this. Exclamation point join gets you in the queue. I'll give you guys like about another minute, and then I'm going to read for the last person for the evening, and then I'll be back tomorrow morning. We're gonna dial all the way in. I'm gonna try to open this faucet all the way up. I'm gonna give you guys the best reading I can go, and I'm gonna see what I can pull out for you. We'll see what happens. Exclamation point join. Like, maybe one of the best readings I can do. We'll see what I can do. And let's see what I got here. I got Neon. Let's see, Sella. Maria's in there. Intuitive's already in there. Batty. Let's see, Stevens. That's that. Tassandra's in there. Fairy's in there. But I'm glad to be here. I'm really happy I can be here with you. I'm glad I can be part of this for so many. So Jennifer, make sure you use exclamation point join, because I use this queue that's part of Streamlabs. It really is a wonderful product. It's got me to this point. Help manage or self-manage my queue, or it's let the moderators help me, like Brenduska and stuff. It's helped me kind of use this in Ethereal. And if you haven't done so, follow Ethereal. So I let the universe pick. I try to never cherry pick, which means I just hand pick these out. And if I can, the only ones I ever pick by my own is the new subscribers. So if you're a new subscriber, make some noise. And I really try to get the new subscribers in there first. Because the new subscribers they're the lifeblood of this channel. Because you, all of you, every single one of you have once been a new subscriber. And so if you're like at that point where you're like, I need a reading, I'm a new subscriber, and you're like, I need this, I really need this. This is like, this will make my life, this will make my difference, this will be life changing. Oh my Lord, help me. Ooh. So Fairy Goddess Tarot 888 said, Mia, how will the future, I think Fairy's your name. No, I'm sorry. You want to be called Mia? Was it Maya? This is the thing. I'm going to get stuck on this. I get yelled at my students all the time on this. And I love this. All right. Fairy, let me do this. How will it look for me and Nani in the future relationship after I told her yesterday how much I truly loved her and put it all on the table and she cried in a good way? Question mark. I would give her space. I would tell you without a doubt, give her space. Arif, good night. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Make sure you set your intentions as you go to sleep. But Fairy, I would absolutely give them space. Yes, just give them space. Just give them space. I don't need to pull on this. I can pull a card. This is not one of those things. Don't pull. When I pull, it's putting doubt into that question. What do you want me to pull for? Just to, it's like to give you more support on something that's already beautiful. Right? It's already, listen. I'm going to pause. I have my eyes closed for you for a second. I want to give you this, like, this is not for a short. This is not for anything. I want to tell you, this is the whole purpose of existence, right? When you pull back a little bit here, when you pull back a little bit, you give them space. If she was crying and stuff, I'm not saying pull back like don't talk to them. Just like, hey, just say checking in. I love you, all that, you know. Now don't smother them because they gave you crying. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Do not smother them. Because now it gets a little like, what do we do? Because there was all of this flooding of emotions. I would honestly, if I were you, this is me, I would text and say, I care about you. What can I do for you? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? That's what I would do. And that's what I would do. She deserves the love that she deserves. Like, that's what it is. All the feminines deserve the love they deserve. Like, we don't determine. No, we never determine. We never determine the amount of love someone needs. They determine the amount of love they need, and then they can dial it up or dial it back. Yeah. But listen, I did pull back, and then I came in yesterday. I gave her the love that she deserves, and she was crying because she never got that, so she felt so loved and speechless. I love that. I really love that. So now there's this weird place. She's probably overwhelmed. I'm going to be honest. I can pull cards for you. Let's pull cards for you. Let's pull cards because you're probably confused too, I'm guessing. Let me ask you that question. Are you confused by that? By the crying and everything? But you love it, but you're confused? Barry? Yeah, okay. I love that vulnerability. Thank you for being vulnerable. That vulnerability is teaching you something. You know that, right? The vulnerability teaches you something, teaches them something. This is a moment to communicate and say, "Hey, look." Say, "Look, I feel." I'm feeling vulnerable too. Say, I love that you cried. Say thank you for being vulnerable. Say I appreciate that in you. Say I want to honor that. I just want to honor that. Say just let me know. Say take as much time as you need. I'm here when you want. And say, I'm just waiting for you whenever you're ready. I'm not confused because no, I never had that love that she said to me. So it's overwhelming me. All right, so let's do this. Let's pull a couple cards. Let's see what happens. All right, give me 2 tarot decks. Let's see. And thank you for the compliment, blessed one. the vibe of your soothing voice. Right? My velvety voice. But yeah, it's so true. I've had to learn to deal with emotions for a while, and it's like I love emotions. I'm like, come on, baby. I'll ride him like a wild bronco now. I'm like, come on. And those emotions have taught me so much more about myself. So, Fairy, let's give me 2 tarot decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And I'm going to give you a super tarot deck. I'll take 2 of them, put them together, and we'll read. We'll read what we get. We'll let the universe tell you what it's seeing, what it's thinking about this, and give you a really honest opinion here. Because I think what we get is this snapshot of the here and now, the moment. It could be something even in the future, but you you are really in a wonderful moment. This is you saying, I am recognized. I see this. But we don't want to chase it away. We don't want to smother it, right? We don't want to turn our back on it. And so this is that. Now you have to learn the communication part. Like, be able to communicate this. The way I look at it, right? When I date somebody, I date with the intention of, you're my wife. And not to scare them, but like, I treat you as my wife. Like, why wouldn't I? If I can't treat you as my wife right away, and I work my way into that, then what's the point of dating? Like, why am I date with intention? Like, what's sexy? Yeah, so that's good though. So you move in together. Right? And that's part of it, right? You don't want to be stuck in the past. And that's the thing, is it's always evolving. Even when you get together, you're still evolving as a couple from that, whatever that is. Oh, and I love that, how he taught you to be patient. And you already say, hey, you taught me this. And then once we're together, we'll still be teaching each other or learning. And then, hey, when we get into fights. All right. Barry, I know you're in your feels. Can you give me 2 tarot decks? I want to get you on track here. I want to see what comes out of this. I think what you guys really want is me to come live, like, Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday mornings. I think that's what you guys really want. That's what you guys like. Hey, how about you do this? You come live Wednesday, Friday, Saturday morning, Thursday nights, Saturday nights, Saturday mornings, Sunday night mornings, Saturday mornings, Sunday nights and mornings, Tuesday all day. Oh, yeah, I could definitely do that. Hey, by the way, I'm proud of you. Nice, good job. Good job for speaking up. So I tell my kids at school, it's a good job. They tell the 3rd graders, hey, say good job. You wouldn't get it. If you didn't say anything, you wouldn't have got it. All right. Do you want the gold card for you or them? I usually use it for you. Like, I would usually use this for your side. But you seem like you're so connected to them. Like, it's you're willing to kind of like do your own thing. Yeah, see? See, I knew something was up. All right. Let's do this. All right, I'll do this for you. So 6 cards for you, and then we'll pull 6 for them, and then we'll just do the crossover card. So let's see where you're at with them in the relationship. For you, deception. Oh, what is this? Balance. Ooh. There's the expression of love. Maybe they overexpressed. Because I felt like this, I'll be very honest with you. No joke. I felt like this was self-deception. Like, are you self-deceiving yourself? Because there's the, like, you didn't express it. So when they cried, what did you do? What did you do? When they cried, did you say anything, or did you just go, oh, and hug? Did you just, yeah, see, did you just hug them? Were you like, oh my God, thanks, and just hug? Oh, wow. Yeah, you're like, this could be like long-term permanency. Because one of the two of you has to be the strong one. Oh, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Wow. Yeah. It's not a new love. It's like you're kind of coming off with like just like friend energy, and it's like more like friend energy. Yeah, it's like friend energy, and I'm not trying to dismiss you. I'm literally coming from. Oh, why is this sitting here? No, they're thinking about you. Oh, wow. I would put this over there. No, I'm gonna be very like I don't lie. Like that's one thing I don't do. I don't lie. I was like, oh, I was about to put it back, and my guide said, don't. Like this, they're actually thinking about you. See? Oh, they're not obsessed. They're not obsessed with you. Like that was like the number one thing. They're absolutely, they cannot stop thinking about you. Yeah, see, more like a soulmate. A soulmate. Like, wow. They need you to be playful. They need you to hey, it's really hot and heavy right now. It's like, the energy is way too like electric. Can you slow it down? Can you like send them a joke or two? Like send them like humorous things. Like do you guys have a favorite comedian? Send them a comedian, like like humorous stuff, not just like kittens and stuff that gets them in the feels. Get them out of that and get them into like if you have a favorite comedian or something you guys would share and laugh over, like an SNL skit or something. Yeah, see, because that would kind of break that, and it doesn't have to cost money, because I think money is going to be one of those things. You guys are in a weird like trying to find balance between whatever that was. And so they want to connect with you in this weird place where money or something else would be there. I don't know if this is connection. They need this to be less intense. It's the best word I can give you. Let me read this over here to you. Information. I just need you. This needs to be less intense. That's all. They just want to be less intense, more fun. No, it's super romantic and fun, but they just want it to be less. Yeah, no, you're right. This is all good, all good. But can you just kind of like? They want to have like fun with you too. Not like all the positions. Like they say, your guides and stuff are saying this is beyond the new love, and this they want you to be their best friend too. Can you do that? Can you please do that? That's what they want. That's what they need. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Yes, yeah. So they want you just to be like, yes. They want you to kind of get them out of their head sometimes, and that's all. And they just kind of like be silly with them and just enjoy with them and be that person. That's it. So you guys are very much connected. This is a good relationship. But they're trying to get out of their head, and you guys are connected. And so that those little jokes, those little things break up the moments when they're thinking about, guess what? You. That's what this is. Oh yeah. Hey Mikola. Mikola, thanks for becoming a shadow watcher. Thank you. I'm actually gonna be putting new content out tomorrow, so you'll get early access to that if you're interested. No, but this is really, really good. Yeah, you're welcome, Michaela. Although the Mikola thing probably would happen in class too. I've had kids go, "Hey, I've been your student for a year." I'm like, I know, but it's still Mikola. If you want to join the queue, I might be able to get you in. Yeah. Because that was actually really good. Yeah, and then I gotta bounce after that because I try to read for around 2 hours because then I don't know if it's because I get tired, but I was actually on for a little while earlier too. So. No, it's good. Like, your mom does want to torment you. Not torment you as much as make it interesting. All right. Let's see here. It's honestly, it's just pretty much random at this moment, but
There's no wound that can stop her when her love lives from within.
and so I'll be back tomorrow as well, guys. About 9 a.m. Eastern is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna lean into that probably tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. So let's see here.
She dances in stillness, no longer
All right, here we go.
where her love lives.
Actually, let me do this. Is Maria? I think Maria's still here, right? And intuitive insights. I don't know if they still here. I can try to clean up the queue for a second too. That might help your odds. Might help all of your odds. All right. All right, let me do this. Let me just pull from here and see what I get. Neon backup. Neon. I don't know if Neon's still here. Or actually, I don't think Neon's here. Amina 02957. Amina. So either Neon or Amina. I think Amina might be the new person who just signed in, right? Just go to this. Let's see. And the way I look at it, and this is true, guys, I gotta tell you, like I never read for myself, even on certain days, because like nothing will come out. I'm like, it's just nothing. And it might not be a bad thing for you, so I wouldn't sweat it too much. So I know if you're feeling like you want to read for a partner or a job or whatever, just nothing happens. And that's why I had done this random idea. Like this works really well. Like I tried to kind of work around it, you know, but we'll see here. Let's see. Starry though. Starry wanted to know what JP felt about you though, right? Starry, you still up here? Starry, JP. Starry's up in here. I can tell you, he regrets it. There's regret there. The Five of Cups. That's like right before relationship change. All right, let's see here. All right, I don't think Neon's here. All right, Amina, do you have a question by any chance, or do you want to pick 2 tarot decks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? That's the other thing I'm trying to get into, is reading like 1 tarot card. I can read up to 3. So, what's your question? What's your question, perchance? What's your question, perchance? So yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Saturday mornings, I'm kind of claiming that as my own. Like, I don't know if I'll ever switch it, or I might take a Saturday or 2 off, but yeah, I'm pretty much going to be on Saturday mornings. That's what I'm going to be doing for a while, at least for a long time. I love being on Saturday morning. It's actually been really fun for me. I just kind of come on, flip the switch. That's how Cards and Coffee got started, was Saturday mornings. And so I ended up creating that. The Wednesday night live tarot, the free live tarot part of the channel started on Wednesdays, but the free live tarot cards and coffee is the combination of Saturday morning and Wednesday night. So yeah, that was what it was. So yeah, so that's the combination. But I'll be back tomorrow, and I was trying to do the zodiac. I was trying to go on. I was having some issues. I'm like, yeah. I said, you know what? I said, let me try this, and boom, worked. I was like, okay, here we go. And I did some work. I did some updates to the cameras and stuff, and I'm like, wow, what a difference! What a big difference. But Amina was the question is, my question is, what is the current energy between me and Mike? What are his thoughts or feelings? We are not in contact. Can you give me 2 tarot decks? I'll put 2 of these together. I'll make a big monster deck for you. This thing would be like a gargantuan, like big daddy. And then so those 2 tarot decks, what I'll do is I make this big tarot deck for you. 2 and 4 it is, okay. So this is my communication deck. This is my spirit deck, and we'll see what it says. No contact. It is what it is. So this first row here is my emotions. This is the chakra channels. Well, your emotions, your chakra channels, and then your here and now. This is your foundations. This is your conduit, going from left to right. It's what's coming in from the universe to what ends up, and this is your logic, your emotional logic versus your intellectual logic. First card out, and this card here is going to be, as hard as it is to believe, an angelic card. You're the one. Like, you know you're the one, right? You know your value. I would hope to think you are a very amazing person. Like, you know how amazing you really are. Just because they're not talking to you, other people want you. Do you realize how really cool you are? I was talking to someone earlier today. I don't want to give away anything, but just because someone doesn't want you doesn't mean you have no value. That's not how it works. Look at Gemini lover energy. Mike misses you. I'll just say this, but that's not because like, oh, Mike, come get me. No, like, you're the one. Passion here. This is the universe. This is T-Stain Tarot skipping me. I want to just put that out there. Mike misses you, but so don't so many other people. People want you. Like, oh, you're not dating Mike. Like, once it becomes known, but I know how you are. You're not just looking for anybody. You're looking for the connection. Solar output. This is like in your reality, in your universe. Look at, see there. Look, I'm trying to move it. You're looking for a spiritual past life connection. Your future connection, whatever this is, and I'm not necessarily saying it's Mike. This is fire energy. Fire energy. This is fire. This is fire connection. And there's the air sign. So I don't know who this is. You're the one. You have to understand you're the one. You know how amazing you really are? Like, hey, let's hang out. You want to talk for 17 hours? Like, that's the person that wants you. That's the person that's going to connect to you. That's the person like, hey, what, would you love to talk for a few million hours? Your soul's talking. Like, do you realize how cool you really are? Not, hey, don't talk to me ever again. No, let's talk for a long time. Big difference. Big difference. This is underneath it all. It's really angel love. It's kind of like, you know, hey, let's kind of rub your feet while we talk. That's like, I really want you, not just because you're holding yourself back from being in love. That's the truth. Does Mike want me? Does Mike want me? Does Mike want me? Oh, versus, will I let someone else really truly love me again? Wow. Big difference. Spiritually, there's people who want you that basically have tried to love you or want you, but you're so heartbroken over Mike that this is the Akashic record saying, hey, there's something bigger spiritually coming in. You have to allow it to come in. By December, this is happening. This person, and there's someone connected to this person, maybe a sister or brother, somebody who's like, hey, it's not just dating that person. Maybe it's their mother is also like friends with you. Capricorn energy. This is Libra energy that could start kicking off. You're getting over Mike by, I'm going to say, honestly, by the beginning of October. Just be safe because there is that energy. But this is also getting over a heartbreak. So Libra energy. You're the one. You realize somewhere along the line, you're the one. And I love this, but this is more so spiritual energy. You have to realize there was some kind of disconnect. Somewhere along the line, you had this disconnect. This 8 of Cups energy really comes in alignment. You have to realize your value. Just because you're not dating doesn't mean you have no value. Past life dictates you have somebody who wants you just as much as you want them. It's called mutual attraction. The law of the universe allows you to have this. Just think about it. This is T-Stain Tarot. This is one of the most powerful tarot decks I have. But it's telling you you have this because the hermit energy, once you go into quiet, what have you been doing? When you don't have mic, what are you doing? The universe is literally calling you out. Hey, you don't have mic. What have you been doing? Yeah, right? No mic. What's up? And it really loves you. Like, this is your soul. What have you been doing for your soul? Like, top down, this is a notification. Look, you remember the old boop, mic, boop, mic. There's none of that. So now it's asking you, what have you been doing? Well, with no mic, you've been reading books to get better. You've been studying. What have you been doing? What have you been doing for yourself? Because that's what this is. And that's why it wants you to say, hey, what are you doing? Look at, what are the odds of pulling these cards back to back? You picked the tarot decks. I didn't. I'm mid-deck pulling. When I say mid-deck pull, it's something that drove me crazy for years. And I would literally be in my kitchen in the dark saying, screw you, universe. Like, because I'd pick the top, pick the bottom, and I'm like, okay, I'll like prove it. You know, and this is ancient energy. This is the best of the best tarot deck, ancient energy. You and I are together. There's nothing holding this. There's nothing holding me back, nothing holding you back. What holds us back? What holds you back from being amazing? It's not goddamn Mike. Like, we both know it's not Mike. From being the most beautiful version of yourself, the most powerful version of yourself. There's nothing that holds you back. Right? To spin like that top, to spin like the most powerful precision version of yourself. You were born into this world without Mike. Like, let's be fair, that soul came across that portal. There was no Mike. I'll give you a virtual hug right now. I'll give you the kiss on the forehead. I'll give you that you're the best thing I've ever seen. Because that's the action. That's the angelic sword. That's I got your back. I will always be here for you. That's the what have you been holding back from? It's not stupid Mike. Like, let's be fair. You know, if he wants you, he can come get you. But you're going to complete your mission, whatever it is. I'll make sure of it. That's the difference. That's this heartbreak. That's not holding you back. That's holding you down. But I'm here to pick you up because I don't want you down. Because underneath it all, the lantern wants you to see the mud that's all over you. Like, God damn. And that's not because of Mike. It's because you want Mike to pick you up. And it doesn't have to happen like that. Look, you're the best thing. Like, you're the best cup. There's a reason you and I are here. There's a reason the universe just picked you as the last reading. It's time for you to move on. Move on. Mike's not the purpose. He's not the person you used. Look at the cards. Like, can I show you? Look at the cards. Like, this is the conduit. Go back and rewatch this like 22 times in a row. And you'll see. I said this is the conduit. That's where it enters. That's where it ends. But you're just keep looping back. Mike. And you're tricking yourself, thinking he might come back. Akashic Record, but I love him. But you don't love you. Like, that's why you feel like you're stuck here. There are so many more people that will love you, will just love you to love you. Like, oh my God. And you're like, but they don't love me like Mike. No, they're going to love you better than Mike loved you. And that's the difference. And Mike's going to say, I need to work on me. I should have left her. I should have married her. She's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm telling you. And I had a moderator quit on me because they hated what I was telling them about this person they were obsessed with. Ethereal will tell you. Ethereal will back me up on this. You are like an empress and you're a queen of queens. Like, when you get older, and I'm talking like 60, 70 years old, all your friends will look up to you and say, how did you learn all this stuff? It's because you said, I put the effort in. Years ago, there was this guy, Mike, and this is what happened. And I took the steps and said, I'm not gonna settle for someone who doesn't want me. And that's the difference. Prince Charming, I'm telling you, you are amazing. You are you're a catch. You have this in you. Past life has dictated you really are one of the it's tough because these people, they set this bar against themselves. And what the universe is telling me to tell you is we have to be mirrors against ourselves, not against other people like Mike. And that's when things change. And when we set that emotional honesty, we change and we really put that healthy love back into ourselves and say, no, I love me. What happens when we really become perceptive, aware? Because we tell ourselves stories every single day. We wake up and say, You know, like, hey, I know this person might come back. Like, who's telling you that story? Where is that distorted view coming from? What truth is coming out of that? Because when I read these tarot cards, I'm like, past life says, nope, that story is really, it's out of focus. But when you start putting work and effort into you and you look really good and you have learned, and let's say you become a lawyer and you have an 8-pack. We both agree Mike would be like, hey, what's up? Amina, how you been? How you been? You look good, huh? You making money, huh? That your Bentley over there? We both know Mike would be standing there. That's just obvious. And there's no way for that to be a lie to anybody. But why is that? Is it because of the money? Because of the 8-pack? Because you're successful? No, it's because you put work into yourself. That's not because of these cards. Past life says you're about to put effort in. But you're really saying, he doesn't care about me like I thought he did. It hurts. Oh, it hurts like a bastard. It hurts like a bastard because you're sitting here getting a reading from me on a Friday night instead of being in Mike's arms where he's whispering in your ear saying, I love you. You're the best thing I've ever experienced. And that's the truth. And I'm going to be raw and truthful to you. But that is going to give you the power to communicate to the divine. And I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to set you free and tell you, you have the ability to do whatever you want. And how do I know? Because we've all done it. Look at the card that's falling, the angelic sword. I will never see you on your knee, bended knee, asking for someone to love you. Because I will love you, all these people will love you, you're not asking for love. You don't need to ask for love. You are loved. You are infinitely. But that love has to start with you. If you're not loving you, then I'm not going to love you, right? Like, we have to love ourselves first. That starts with us first, right? I'm serious. It starts with us first. Are you going to love you? Yes. This is really Mike's undoing, because he has to realize that. And I'm like, no disrespect to Mike. I would love to talk to Mike, but not to ask you back, not to find you back, to say, Mike, what happened? Like, why, what was the disconnect here? And that's what I'm telling you. It's really, the truth is, you are at that point in your life where you're saying, I need more. Like, I need more. I want more. I deserve more. And with that, guys, I'm going to head out, and I will be back tomorrow morning. Let's wish Amina a beautiful goodbye and wish you all a wonderful good night. I hope you guys are looking for more. If you are, follow Ethereal Moonlight on their channel. They're going to be on in a little bit. If you haven't done so, do them a favor. Go over and subscribe. I will definitely be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So just about 12 hours from now. So I'm going to go get myself some sleep. Go get some iced tea. And I appreciate you all for being here. Be sure to share this channel with mom or your sister or your brother or your best friend or even your enemy. And like I said, I'll read bad for them. No, but really, I love you guys. Hashtag Mr. Cosmic, all socials, and be sure to follow me. And look, if you didn't tell me on any of the videos, hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know you're over there. It does me a huge favor. It lets me know you guys are enjoying that content, and I will definitely be back. As always, to my moderators, thank you. I love you. I couldn't do it without you guys, and I will be back. I'll see you guys soon. As always, stay safe. Peace.